Equipment. Ball. The ball metallic is restricted to non-metallic materials. Nowadays are based on the cork as a synthetic mixed reinforced rubber composition, the outer layer with a hard rubber, plastic or glass fibers surrounded by 10-pin ball are large, up to 27 inches in circumference, and have as many as 12 holes, typically 3 holes. The balls come in various weights from 6 to 16 pounds, with the size and spacing of the finger holes often smaller or lighter ball to accommodate smaller hands. Different kinds of ball are available for different styles of bowling. There are ball for hook shoot and ball for bowling string. Unlike most balls, the ball can be different weights based upon the player. All bowling centers provide bowling balls. Their usage is included in the bowling fee. For 10-pin bowling, the center will provide a fix of house ball in varying weights for standard grip size, while idle land have empty ball return racks. Customers that use house ball will pick a ball that fits from the house or fits and place it on the ball rack at a decided land. When done, the customer returns the house ball to the house ball rack. In a small ball game, each ball return contains a quantity of house ball, usually in a small 1 or 2 color patterns. Shoes. Bowling shoes are designed to mimic any style of flat shoes, from regular jazz shoes to athletic shoes. The sole of the non-sliding foot is generally made of rubber to provide traction, while the sliding foot sole is made of a smooth and flat material that allows a bowler to slide into his release with a rubber heel to allow for braking. Rental shoes are typically leather and rubber on both feet of durability. These shoes can be bought, but most casual players rent the shoes each visit to a facility. Players must be very careful while wearing them that the soft material does not get wet or excessively dirty. If it does get wet or dirty, it will not slide properly and could damage the approach surface.
How to play. The bowler is allowed 10 frames in which to clock down pins, with frames 1 float line being composed of up to 2 rows. The 10th frame may be composed of up to 3 rows. The bonus row following a struck or spare in the 10th are fail ball used only to calculate the source of the mark rolled in the 10th. Bowling has a unique scoring system which keeps track not only of the calculated score but also strokes and spare, which given multiple marks. Effectively, there are 3 kinds of marks given in the score: a stroke, a spare, and an open. A stroke earns 10 points plus points for the next 2 balls thrown. A spare earns 10 points plus the points for the next ball thrown. Open frames are added normally. The maximum score in 10-pin bowling is 300. The consists of getting 12 goals in a row in one game, and is also known as a perfect game.
Bowling score. There are 10 frames. In examples, turn you get in a bowling game. A score of above 120 in the ninth frames the absolutely most points this person could get would add up to 150. However, The player would have to roll 3 strikes in a row when he or she plays the 10 themes. If this happens, the player continues rolling the ball, achieving 13 pins for each strike he or she makes. The basic notions of these bowling rules is also recognized by other players, but by adding only 10 pins to the score.
Major events. In bowling world, there are various major tournaments for professional bowlers to compete with different rivals, such as AMF World Cup, Commonwealth Champions Bowling Championships, World Ranking Masters, USBC Open Championships. Besides, the bowling has been included in the different multi-sports events, such as Asian Games, Asian Young Games, Central American and Caribbean Games, Southeast Asian Games, and Olympic Games. It shows that bowling is a popular and international sport in the world.
Walter Ray Williams Jr. is a professional sports. He currently holds the records for all-time standards Professional Sports Association's PBA. Tours, careers, titles, and totals PBA earnings that overs $4,300,000 through the 2010 to 2011 seasons. He is a 7 times PBA Player of the Year winner and won at least one PBA Tours title in 17 consecutive seasons. Both of these feats are also PBA records. He starred in the 10-Pan Bowling Sports documentaries A League of Ordinary Gentlemen. He is also a 9-time world champion in the games of horse rules. Williams is a 7 times PBA Player of the Year, which is one above Irv Anthony for the most Players of the Year awards. He has won a record 8 Bowling Writers Bowlers of the Year awards, and is also the all-time leading money winner on the PBA Tour. He has the most PBA money titles. He was the first bowler in history to surpass $2 million in career earnings, achieving this in 1997. With his win in the 2003, he also became the first $3 million career winners and became the first $4 million career winners in 2008. Williams also has the highest monetary winners in a single season, with $420,000 during his 2002 to 2003 season. After turning 50, Williams announced that he would participate in the 2010 PBA Seniors Tours, but in limited events due to Team USA and other applications. Williams made his PBA Seniors Tours debut on 3 of May 2010 as the Mueller High Life Seniors classes in Mooresville. To the surprise of no one, he won the tournament 3 days later. On the 18th of June 2010, Williams had a chance to become just the second bowler to win the Masters and Senior Masters in a career, and the first to win both in the same year. Williams made the 3 games final, but he was denied the titles when he fell to failed PBA host of famous Wade Webb. Walter did both enough on Seniors Tours to earn 2010 PBA Seniors Rookie of the Year honors. Walter won 2 Seniors titles in 2012 and earned his first Seniors PBA Player of the Year award.
History of bowling. Bowling has a long and rich history, and today is one of the most popular sports in the world. A German historian, William, asserted that bowling began in his country about 300 AD. There is substantial evidence that a form of bowling was involved in England in 1366, when King Edward III legally outlawed it to keep his troops focused on actual practice, and it is almost certain that bowling was popular during the reign of King Henry VIII. By this time too, there were many variations of pin games, and also of games where a ball was thrown at objects other than pins. This seems to imply that the game has developed over time from an earlier period. Television embraced bowling in the 1950s, and the game's popularity goes exponentially. ABC broadcast of championship bowling was the first network coverage of bowling. Coverage proliferated with shows like SBA, Bowling for $, and in 1961, ABC became the first network to telecast competition of the Pro Bowlers Association. Successful promoter agents Ellis founded the PBA, and with his leadership, the Pro Bowlers Tour became a hugely popular of ABC sports broadcasting, joined later by telecasts of the ladies Pro Bowlers Tours. Millions of Americans witnessed and become interested in the sport. Today, the sport of bowling is enjoyed by 95 million people in more than 90 countries worldwide. Under the auspices of the FIQ, bowling's top athletes regularly compete in Olympic suits and worldwide competitions.